Hello everyone, and welcome to this comprehensive tutorial on the RAMES data module. Using the credentials of an NSV agency advisor, I've logged in to demonstrate the complete workflow. In the Quick Links section on your dashboard, you'll find direct access to the RAMES data module. Now, let me click on the RAMES data link to begin exploring the module features. After clicking the quick link, you'll see the RAMES data home page. This interface displays a comprehensive list of all RAMES projects with essential details. You can find important information such as RO, PIU, project name, UCC, survey date, upload date, status, and remarks by RAM cell. This data is organized into columns for easy reference. At the right end of each row, you'll notice the Actions column, which provides options to manage and interact with the records. In the Actions section, you can review, edit, and verify the details of all previously submitted RAMES data entries. As you can observe on the screen, all the details shown here were previously submitted by users through the system. The records are displayed with complete information for your review. Here, we have an important feature called the filter option, which allows you to narrow down the results based on specific criteria. Let me demonstrate how to use the status filter. I want to filter and display only the RAMES data records that are currently pending with the RAM cell. To do this, I'll select the appropriate checkbox. Now, I'll apply the filter to display only those pending records. As you can see on the screen, all the records currently displayed are pending with the RAM cell. The filter has successfully refined the list to show only the records that match our selected criteria. Similarly, if you need to adjust or modify your filters, you can easily clear the current filters and apply new ones based on your requirements. The system provides the flexibility to customize your view. Additionally, you'll notice the download button on the interface. If you need to download the entire listing or export the data for offline analysis, simply click the download button. The system will prepare the file and initiate the download. Once the process is complete, you can see that the file has been downloaded successfully and is ready for use. As you can see here, this is the project listing page, which provides an overview of all available projects. This listing contains all the required information related to each project, including project codes, project names, and other essential details you'll need for reference. Now, I'll demonstrate how to upload RAMES data by clicking the Upload RAMES Data button. This button is conveniently located and prominently displayed. Once I click it, the system will redirect me to the RAMES data entry form. The form provides a structured interface with all the required fields to enter and submit your RAMES survey data. The upload form is now displayed. Here, you need to select the UCC, which is the unique code for your project. Once you click the UCC field, the corresponding project name will be populated automatically. Next, enter the NH number, which is the national highway number associated with your project. From the drop-down, select the number of lanes on the highway. After selecting the number of lanes, now entering the chainage details. This opens the section details form, where you'll specify additional information such as the length and the survey date. Next, upload the RIS Excel file, which contains the road inventory data. Now, upload the LRMS Excel file containing the road maintenance data. Finally, in the GIS files section, upload the geospatial files for roughness, rut depth, and crack analysis. I'm uploading the GIS files. You can see now uploading the last one, that is the potholes. After uploading the GIS files, I need to upload the zip file so I can easily upload. I need to add the drive link here to can add the link. Now we've reached the final section of the form, the remarks section. Here, you can add any comments or important notes related to your RAMS data submission. For this demonstration, I've entered a test remark to show you how this field works. The remarks field allows you to document any special conditions, observations, or other important information relevant to your survey data. Now, I'm going to submit the RAMS data by clicking the Submit RAMS Data button. This button confirms your submission and sends all the data to the system for processing and storage. We have two options here. I can also click on the Cancel button. Upon clicking Cancel, the form will be cleared and will appear blank once again. Alternatively, by clicking on the Submit RAMS Data button, the data will be submitted successfully. Once I click on the Submit RAMS Data button, a confirmation pop-up appears. As you can see, the form has been submitted successfully. Thanks for watching the tutorial.